It's good.
So,
All right. All right. All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
All right. Double honors to apostles and elders in New York, GMS, and salutation to your up around the world teachers group. Okay. And this is GMS Chicago, and basically, we're breaking down the movie The Predator one in 2018. All right. It's basically it's the whole Predator franchise. Basically, my brother read the original Predator film, so people know we're talking about those that haven't seen. All right, go ahead.
it says Predator is a 1987 American science fiction action film directed by John McTiernan and
What is it? Tim?
yeah,
Yeah, try to pronounce it.
McTiernan
Uh-huh.
and written by brothers Jim and John Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as the leader of an elite military rescue team on a mission to save hostages in a guerrilla-held territory in an unspecified country in Central America. Kevin Peter Hall co-stars as the eponymous antagonist in a technological advanced form of extraterrestrial secretly stalking and hunting the team.
Mm-hmm.
Predator was written in 1984 under the working title of Hunter. Film and ran from March through June 1986, and creators of effects were devised by Stan Winston.
Right. So that's just basically those the breakdown of what is the Predator if you haven't seen the Predator movie. All right. And in the movie franchise, the Predators are hunters. Okay. Somebody get Jeremiah 16 verse 16.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Behold, I will send forth me a picture, saith the
So
Lord.
like, because he got like the extraterrestrial life, but I just wanted to double check because I know the terrestrial goes back to terrain.
Uh-huh.
It basically means ground.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't come from Earth. They came from outer space, man.
Right.
These Predator movies, just like everything else, this has a plan. It's prepping your mind to fight against the Lord, man.
Right.
Bottom line, they let you know that these things are coming from the heavens, and they're trying to make it seem as if they're carnal things.
Right.
They can be killed. Now, these are celestial things, man. They come from the heavens.
Right. Right.
All right, you ain't gonna be able to shoot them with no fucking gun, no lasers, and take them down, man. All right.
Done.
But what's that Revelation? They made war with the Lamb.
On the lamb.
We grab that.
Yeah,
we get
grab
Daniel
that,
12. We get Daniel 12. Revelation 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody grab 2 Corinthians 13. Bible check. That's the spirit. Got that Revelation 12 for you. Go ahead. This Revelations chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of Yahweh Shai. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God. It's like in verse 7. Man. That's part of verse 7? Yeah. Huh. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels. Right. This is going into this fight between Esau and heavenly creature, heavenly beings, man. That's going to happen. All right. Daniel 12 tells us the angels are going to come down and fight for us, man. And Esau planned on fighting them back. What happened? That's why Trump called for a space force.
Right.
The water, brothers. Yeah, the space force. The water. But that got Air Force. That's crazy. Right, the space force, man. All right, because they planning on fighting against the Lord, and the proof of the dragon is Esau. And Malachi 1:3, shit. Job 30:29. Esau, Edom, our brother, is that dragon, man. All right, because you read up in this Revelation 12, it's talking about the Roman army. Then it jumps to future prophecy. Then it jumps backwards. Okay. So the Lord is coming to jack them up, man. You got the Daniel 12 one.
Go ahead, brother. For what?
The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, and the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And then,
And so it said Michael's going to stand up. All right. So what does it mean? The Lord's going to send his angels down to come deliver us when Jacob's trouble comes. All right. Just like in the time of Elijah, it said it'd be more with us than we with them. They're going to come get it on his action. And Esau in his mind is going to think that he's going to be able to fight these angels because he can see them. All right. Because this Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. So our Lord says he's going to come and defend us, and defend it, he's going to deliver. So when Jacob's trouble comes, he's going to fight for us and save us, man. And Esau's going to have the smart idea with his pride, because he got all this technology to fight against the Lord. No, you get Isaiah 47, though? No, it's like Ezekiel 28. Ezekiel 28, thou art not God, but a man. I get Isaiah 47 as well. I will not meet you as a man. So, Brian, you get Ezekiel 28?
This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2. Thus saith Yahweh the power, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God.
Right. So Esau Edom, that great dragon, his pride, think he's God. What he's going to fight against the Heavenly Father. But the Lord is about to humble it, like it says in Isaiah 13. He's going to bring down the haughtiness, the arrogancy of the proud, and haughtiness, man.
Because in the movie, the Predator movie, 2018 Predator movie, it was one of the Predators, the so-called good guy. Basically, he was a fool and shit. And he gave Esau the technology, armor suit that looks similar to the Predator aliens to fight against them. Basically, the Most High making Esau think that he's gonna prevail, but he's not.
That's right, because he got that wisdom, he got that technology, which is wisdom from the Heavenly Father. He gave you that great sword. He gave Esau that blessing. That's what they show in that movie, really.
Yeah.
Because the alien brought the damn technology. In fact, all the weapons they was using was alien weapons the whole time.
Yep.
You know, spoiler alert.
Somebody they should have seen it anyway.
Right.
Isaiah 54. Somebody used Isaiah 54 and 16.
That's right. That's right.
Give read now.
This is Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
That's right. The weapons you use to get all this power and fear over these nations, the Lord gave you that. That nuclear fire you captured and put inside of a missile, the Lord gave you that understanding. Job 32:8, the Lord is controlling all of that, man.
The Roswell crash.
Right.
Most likely, no man bring out no damn chariots, man. Most allowed that.
That's
if it did happen,
that site is for something else.
Right.
I believe so.
Well, it don't matter.
But no, that site is for use of other bullshit. They probably get a lot of weapons together under that.
Right.
But fuck the weirdos do.
Right.
But the point is, the Lord gave you this technology, man. He gave you this understanding.
Yeah, I said that Isaiah 47:3. So the nakedness shall be uncovered.
You start at one.
Start at one.
Oh, sure.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Right. Go ahead.
For thou shalt be no more called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Right. Call America the virgin daughter of Babylon. And America is patterned after ancient Babylon. Spiritual Babylon. All right, said virgin daughter touched, right? Because America never been attacked. Attacked
right.
Successfully attacked domestically, man. All right, from out, basically, never been invaded and attacked before. All right. So this made Virgin daughter untouched. She's untouched. Man. All right, and America gonna send it. Basically, gonna go down, man. All right, and read that again now.
It says, take the millstones and grind meal, and cover thy locks, make bare the leg.
Make bare the legs, right? Show expose to America true colors, man. So the damn devil who he really is, man. That he go around the world parading like he's the world police and shit, man. Well, you know, he's the world's biggest asshole, man. He go around conquer other nations, take their heritage, man. Make unrighteous decrees and shit, man. All right.
It says, take nakedness, or thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea.
That nakedness should be cut. All the crimes you did, man. All the crimes you committed, all the sneaky shit you done did all the years being exposed, man.
It said, I made Esau bare,
Right.
you know.
Right. Made you bare naked, man. And everybody see you for what you is. All the other nations, they got in the Philippines, man. What's that, Duterte?
Yeah,
Yeah, he cursing your ass out, man. Everybody, your own people, man, on there, you know, they don't think they're not Edomites, but they Edomites too. They cursing your ass out. Shit, man. Right?
It says a little more. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right. The Most High not gonna meet you as a man.
All right.
All right.
Ain't no extraterrestrial, man.
You know, extraterrestrials, that shit they get up, they got up there and stuff, man. All right, and your house shall gonna come back to you with the church, so the Most High and the elect man is gonna destroy your ass, wipe you off the map, man. He ain't gonna meet you in no friendly guy, hand out skills and all that. No, man, he come with a sword, man. He come with the church, he come with the elect to turn to stardust. All right, but put it back on the predator guy.
The Lord is coming in God mode, man.
Right, in God mode.
You ain't gonna be, can't stop the Heavenly Father.
Right.
All right, this ain't no fucking Christian novel. What, Satan disagree with the Lord? Nobody can stop the Lord, man.
Right.
He created everything.
Somebody put Jeremiah 16 verse 16. Because in the movie The Predator, he's a hunter, man. All right. In order to work in Hollywood, man, you got to know the scripture. So you asshole talking about the Bible isn't relevant these days, man. In order to be a director of Hollywood, you got no scripture. What you think all the movies, X-Men, Avengers, Spider-Man, you know, blah blah, Superman, you know, they get the idea from scripture. Man. Somebody get Jeremiah 16.
So can you hit that revelation?
Oh,
that revelation that go off the land.
Yeah.
You know, Revelations 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Right.
Yep.
The other revelation, the war with the land.
Oh yeah, jump down. Verse 11, and it says, and they overcame him.
I got Revelation. It says that right there too.
No. I thought
Revelation 17.
Oh, 17.
14.
Revelation 17. And you want to start at
14.
14. It says, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and the King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful.
There you go. So you're gonna be able to stop the Lord, man. He's the Lord of lords, the King of kings, man. So everything you gathered, Esau, the Lord put it in your hands. Like it says in Isaiah 10, shall the axe boast against him that he was done with. All right. So you retards that get fooled by these type of movies and thinking that you can stop anything because you got this wisdom. It ain't gonna work.
I'm talking about the prayer to stop.
Because this wisdom that the Lord gave Esau was a trick. It made Esau think he was a god.
Yep.
You know, because certain things like the Lord, like sonar, and second Andrews mentioned sonar, or a form of it, because that scripture is deep, is manifold. There's some stuff that the Lord has revealed on it. He says, "Who can make an image of a sound?" So one level of that is small level that is sonar. How dolphins see and communicate and move, and bats. Esau got that they submarines, but the Lord gave him that information, man. But Esau think now he got it. He's a god.
Right.
So he can perform a the basis
Small
level of it.
'Cause-
That's the basis level of that one thing. The Lord can really see sound, man.
Yeah.
Esau only got the basis level of it. He think he's a god because the Lord tricked his ass. That wisdom.
This is Isaiah 47:10. But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it have perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil,
Say that again. None else.
and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
That's right.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Desolation come upon Sunday, thou shalt not know. Destruction come upon you, man. Again, ever soon as you think you got a hold of good things, man. Hey, the Lord the elect will destroy you.
That's right. And like you said in that Revelation, it said the Lord is Lord and Lord, King of Kings. And it says they are with him are called and chosen and faithful. So the Lord is so cold in his army, his war tactics. He got ambushes set up on earth, man.
Right.
And that's in Jeremiah. It says prepare the ambush. Let me, if I may. That's Jeremiah 50. Yeah, it's, Jeremiah 51:12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. So it's talking about the prophets, them that's watching. Prepare the ambushes. This is all ambush. The Lord sent this down here covertly in the flesh. So you thought you was getting a fucking a predator suit. No, we getting that predator suit.
Put on
We
predator
from the
body,
heavens, man.
pictures of the predator.
We the ones getting the predator suit. We from the heavens as an ambush to set you up to come prophesy the Lord coming. All right. For Yahweh have both devised and done that which you spake against the habits of Babylon. You know, so right now we set up to teach this word.
That's right.
All right, but that's gonna all change. This is all an ambush. This is the Lord's war tactics. He Trojan horsed you. He slid us right in there. We regular humans, but yeah. Then he woke us up, showed that we more than that. We the prophets that he's in control. We prophesied your downfall, and soon, guess what? We will get though if we elect. We're gonna get those like they call it competitive bodies, which really is you said upgrades, man. We don't know how we're gonna be changed, but we know we shall be changed. All right, as our forefather Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah.
Okay, somebody get matter of fact, somebody get in somebody get Jeremiah 16.
It's Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. And it says, behold, I will send for many fishers, says Yahweh,
Many fishers. All right, go ahead.
and they shall fish.
Let's take the time.
It says, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and all the holes of the rock.
So right now, man, we're fishing, man. We're fishing for the elect of Israel, man. 144,000. That's why we're out there on the highways and byways every corner, or as you people say, screaming at them on the corner every Saturday and stuff. That's why we put up our videos, man. You know, some brothers do 4 videos a week, some brothers do more than that, 6, 7, 10, 12, man. All right, no videos meant to that's the uniform. The uniform to push your videos around the world, man, to let to receive it, man. That's important to put up the videos, man. All right. And then soon later, the Most High, at the elect be sealed, hey, the Most High gonna turn us into hunters, man. All right, can you read that again out? He said to pull them out of the rocks. All right, because we're gonna hunt you 2/3, along with the elite, man.
Right? It says, back in Jeremiah 16:16, it says, and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock.
Somebody get Revelation chapter 6, verse 15.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
Go ahead.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us.
He's trying to have.
He tried. Right, and that's what's gonna happen, man. When we get that upgrade, man, we'll get the predator suits, man. Because we're gonna be turning hunters, we're gonna be hunting them down, man. All right, they be like, fall the rocks on us, don't get us niggas, don't let the niggas suspend engines get us. Oh.
And you know what's funny?
Right.
Because they got the increase of them bunkers being purchased, them the high end, the luxury bunkers.
Right.
Because the elites, these rich motherfuckers know what's up. Yahweh Shah gave a whole parable about it.
Right.
He said, make friends in the man of this world. They know. He said, the children of this world are wiser than the children of light.
Right.
That's what he said, man.
Yeah.
All right, because they know what's coming, man.
Right.
And then we got 2/3 of people thinking La La Land, thinking America is going forever. Yeah. Meanwhile, the motherfucking captain of the ship is jumping off.
He's jumping off. He's off the ship. Y'all ain't know it.
Right. He right.
Music playing.
Right. He saw one damn life raft.
Right.
He got his life raft with his few dummies that's ready to fight for him.
Right.
So he can go and try to hide.
Right.
Like, yeah, y'all can beat him. Meanwhile, he going to hide.
Right.
And shoot him. They can die.
Yeah.
Kill him. We killed him before. And then he gonna run and shit. That's what Esau think. We killed Yahweh Shah before.
Right.
That's what I said, though.
Go ahead.
That's why they said, I can meet you as a man.
That's right.
You know?
Right. Hey, the movie Predator, he's not a man.
Right.
He's a terror upon them, man. He got Yahweh vengeance upon him.
That's right. And the tall,
Go ahead.
and the tall, and this one, the Predator was taller. He had that taller stature.
Scroll up.
Like it says in the second address, talking about Yahweh Shah had that taller stature, and it said he was upgraded. He was above the regular, even the regular predators, the regular angels and stuff.
HD trail.
You know, Esau know what's up, man.
Click on that.
And the stuff they don't know what they putting out is the Spirit of the Lord doing.
And that's the
for the
total.
righteousness.
And that's the upgrade predator right there.
That's right. And they said, why was the upgrade? They said, because he had human blood. Yahweh Shah came down and perfected and defeated death. He's above all.
Right.
He's the true God.
Right.
He saw the left-hand side. He put the right-hand side and stuff down on the left-hand side, man. Now what you can eat it.
That's for a piece of Daniel about. He says, Ezekiel 25:14, and I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. We're physically going to put our hands on them, man. Get them out of the clefts of the rocks. And they shall do on Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. When the Lord unleashes us, we're going to be just as mad as the Lord is, man.
Hey, don't the predator be pissed off and be fucking
all the time, man.
Yeah.
All right. And it says, they shall know my vengeance, says Yahweh, man. Right. Hey, man, if I may, this is going to go back to the Habakkuk, right?
Right.
The Habakkuk 1, and I'll get to the point, because it's basically talking about Nebuchadnezzar. All right, when the Lord's with him, okay, he had went and conquered, right? And when he started thinking himself to be more than what he was, the Lord changed his mind, right? Changed his heart. The same thing the Lord is doing to Esau, man. Yeah. Or the Lord gave you this power, this authority, and that's going to put your ass into, he's going to change your mind, right? This is why. It says, verse 11, 1:11, then shall his mind change, he shall pass over and offend, imputing his power to his own God, man. That's what, hey, and that's why you guys are so prideful. If the Lord gave you this technology, and you thinking you've done it at your own thing, the Lord will use that same technology he gave you to destroy you. You said I created a way to destroy, you know? Yeah. So all this is full circle, man. Right. You can run, but you can't hide, baby.
No.
And this Psalm 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Talk about the elect. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Right.
To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints praise ye Yahweh.
And that's what that the movie Predator, because the coon Predator came to get Esau the suit so they could fight it, because they said, hey, they taking over the whole planet. All right, that's really the 144,000 Yahweh Shah, the 144,000 the angels came over, coming down to kick kick Esau ass, get him out the way, so the nation of Yahshua could reign, man. Basically, the government of Yahweh Shah reign on this earth, man. That's what it's basically about. All right. Go ahead.
This Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee I will give thee for a prey.
give thee for prey. Hey, that's in the movie Predator, man. Hey, he saw, and it's in a pool 232. They the prey, man. The Predator represents the elect, the 144,000. Hopefully, we are, and the angels, man, cutting through this damn devil, the white man, and the rest of the demons to pieces, man. He's unstoppable. It's what he, and it's not by accident that the Predator looked like a lion, man. Well, sort of like a lion, you know, the dreads and everything and stuff. All right. Somebody get Micah chapter 5, verse 7.
It's Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 10. It says, but the Lord is the true God. He is the living power and the everlasting King. At his wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nation shall not be able to abide his indignation. So when the Lord had the scripture said that the Lord said that we were going to do greater wonders than that, we have the abilities to have elemental powers at will. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to be devastation.
Yeah, it'll be devastation upon the earth, man. All right. Somebody get that Micah 5, verse 7.
This
What you want to bring up?
Micah 5 and 7.
Well, go ahead.
It's Micah chapter 5, verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver.
And that's what goes on in all these Predator movies, man. Hey, man, the Predator goes with people like hot butter through knife, man. They couldn't stop him in a new movie, The Predator, man. He was ripping apart, man, ripping them, biting their heads off. The long blade come out his elbow and shit, man. He doing some crazy shit, man. Hey, but that's what the 104,000 won't do, man. They're gonna do more than that, a billion times more than that, man. Disappearing, floating in the air and stuff, cutting people's heads off, man. Making people they think they're gonna get away, they ain't gonna get away and shit, man. All right, shooting laser beams out of their ass and stuff, slicing them to pieces, taking a sword, going, you know, come back. Hey, man, that's what's gonna happen.
This is Isaiah 40 and 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no search of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases strength.
Right, that's gonna get those spiritual powers, man. Hey, some brothers gonna get that upgrade during the tribulation, man. All right, hey, some brothers gonna get risen up from the grave, man. They died in the truth, they're gonna get that power, man. But the point is, the elect gonna get that power and fuck you up, Esau.
That's right.
All right, we're the real predators. All right, go ahead.
Even the youth, Isaiah 40 and 30. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. You know, we in a lower state, we down, we everybody fucked up down here, right?
Yeah.
Even the young men out here, they fucked up, bodies weak, you know. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength.
Those that wait.
Yep, they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength.
Those that have faith in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man, which renew his strength, man.
That's right.
All right, those that stuck through it, man.
That's right.
Those that couldn't be swayed, man. All right.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
We gonna fly. Even though the movie they show the predator fly, but
because we're gonna be better than the predator.
That's right.
That's a poor representation.
That's right. Esau.
All right. They shall run and not be weary.
Run, not be weary. All right. The predator, he can run, man, not be weary.
He was fast. He was dodging bullets and shit. We gonna be better than that.
Yeah.
And they shall walk and not faint.
And walk and not faint. He can let us walk and not faint, man. We gonna be better than that. All right.
And then also in the movie with the new the taller predator, one of the girls, she had said that the actual skeleton was on him, so he was impenetrable.
That's right. That's right.
Right, the new one, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have perception.
This is Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as Yahweh, as the angel of Yahweh before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
That's right.
That's right, man.
Hey, that was hard. And that's the spirit. I had that precept. That's the spirit. Hey, but look, it said the house of David, talking about the elect that believe and get right now, especially the 144,000. All right? Guess what it said? They should be as God.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna be able to do nothing to the elect, man.
Right. With your suits, you think you
Right, your exoskeleton.
that's hey man, most I gave you that technology, man. Cause the Esau actually, I don't know if he got that suit. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it, but he definitely got the technology with the bed lights and shit like that. Esau, he got shit, man. The Esau, Esau, he got shit that the Most High gave him to make him think that he's gonna win, but he's not gonna prevail.
Oh, they showed the exoskeletons.
Yeah,
they got that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Esau got that shit.
No, that's right. He do got. I seen on the Discovery Channel. Shit. The Army got the exoskeleton to get the super strength.
And that means whatever they showed us, they got better versions of it.
Yeah.
That's already old.
Yeah, they got better versions of it. Esau ready. What's gonna be wrong as fuck? I mean, they weak.
Right.
But as you got sometimes you got to take back, step back and look at it like the movie that it is.
Right.
Right. The word theater goes back to what? Theos, man, was in God.
Yeah.
You know, this is the movie to the Lord. This is his script, his play. He wrote it, and he's watching it. Yeah, script. Yeah, that's right, script. So you got to watch it play out, man. It's gonna be wrong as fuck. Esau gonna be all mighty in his fucking suits he built through the wisdom that the Lord gave him, while the elect is fucking his dumb ass up with the spirit the Lord gave us, man. And with those men.
On top of Leviathan, on top of
all type of stuff. Yeah, plagues. And the Lord himself coming down, man, in his chariots.
Yeah.
You know, in his glory.
Hey, Godzilla.
That's right.
Godzilla, lizard of God. The Bible.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
This is Job 5:23. It says, "For thou shalt be indeed with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be as beasts of the field." And beasts of the field being the beasts of the field, that's like opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
That's like being able to tell the animals to attack.
Right. And in that movie, he shot the predator dog in the head. The bottom line, the predator dog was they allied all of a sudden, man. He was in peace with them. Little predator dogs and stuff. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
It's Job 17:9. The righteous also shall hold on his way. He that have clean hands shall be stronger and stronger. So that's our reward, man, for us enduring, man. All right, being found blameless, getting the spiritual powers, physically laying our hands on these goddamn heathen, these Edomites, man.
Hey, that's what the predator do. You snatch them by the neck, put their hands on them, man.
Like King David, man, gonna make him like steel, the bench steel, man.
Yeah.
You know.
And he said, "By my power, I'm gonna jump over a wall."
Mm-hmm.
Hey, because look, we're gonna see. The Lord gave Esau all this wisdom. He says, "Oh, now Esau goes to the left hand side. He knows all this stuff is true. He gets it from the left hand side, and he goes and tells you, oh, there's no God." That's bullshit. See, the Lord, when He gave us these powers and this wisdom, because it all still is wisdom, the Holy Spirit, He increased it. That's what we're going to continue to make sure and proclaim the name Yahweh Basham Yahweh to show that He's the one that did it. That's what King David said. He said, "By my power, Yahweh have I done these things. I bent the bull of steel. I leaped over a wall. I ran through a troop." He read the army, but he said, although he did it in his body, he said, "Look, by the Lord I did it. Yahweh made me do it, man." Yeah. So we're going to be proclaiming that name, Yahweh Basham Yahweh, man. And this is Isaiah 41:14. "Fear not, thou worm Jacob." We just worms, man. We defenseless. We just in the dirt. We just in the dirt grooving.
Yep.
You know? Right? "And you men of Israel, I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy redeemed with the Holy One of Israel." The Lord is going to save us. "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp thrashing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thrash the mountains. and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. So the Lord is doing this, man. We're gonna be clothed in this pretty how about Shem Yahushua his might, man.
Right.
Being like the Yahushua said, we shall be one with him. All right? And then we're gonna be fucking y'all up. They gonna have to worry about the predator, man. All right? We're gonna be way worse.
Way worse than that, man.
And then the Lord got nukes on top of that to end it.
Yeah.
The cherry on top.
That's what he said. This is Isaiah 31. Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it and passing over it, he will preserve it, man. Hey, not only you got to deal with the elect, getting their superpowers, you got to deal with the chariots, the innumerable amounts of chariots.
Yeah.
Okay, the hunters.
Yeah.
The plagues.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey man, the Lord got you picked in every aspect of your ways, man.
Everything, the beast,
this
from the shit from
everything's gonna turn against him, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's fighting us getting trapped in his own web.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is somebody
I got a precept to back it up.
No, go ahead.
It is Psalm chapter 82, verse 1. Yahweh standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. Jumping down to verse 6, it says, I have said you are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. They're talking about the ones that's going to be with Yahushua, man, when he come back to wreak havoc on Esau, man. And it's Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in peace the nation, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
And that's what in the Predator movie, man, he breaking pieces Esau, man.
Yep.
Like he ain't nothing. Like he just like a fucking like a brittle like a fucking brittle piece of peanut butter brittle candy, man. Just crushing, man. Cuts through him like a knife, like a hot knife. You know, as I said before. Somebody click on it. Everybody click on it. Just scroll up down a little bit.
Oh, here?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Put a retro picture of it, like.
He got them up at one hand.
One hand. Yeah. Saw a picture of Predator with his braids and stuff like that.
It's a picture with his braids.
Yeah. Lots and stuff. Matter of fact, go and click on that picture right
This one. This one.
there. No, you know what? Yeah, on the bottom. Right there. Right. Now you see how that in the movie he said that the agent the black the Jake and shit, the one that was working for the US government. I forgot his name. Okay. Yeah, Sterling K. Brown, the actor, he played the government agent. All right, the one that was working to he worked with the government to bring the brothers down and shit. All right, he said, hey, he said that's one dead nigga. Just let you know that they showing. Yeah, just let you know that the Predator is basically based on the black man. All right. As a matter of fact, they had a so-called black man play him. Go back to Predator thing. What is his name? Peter, what's his name? There you go, right there. Captain Peter Hall, man. The show that let you know that the angels are so-called black men. All right. Give me Ezekiel chapter 40. Let's turn to Ezekiel chapter
40. That man's 6'6".
Yeah.
You know,
right.
And that's a tall dude for these standards of today, man.
Yeah. Let let you know, man, that Ezekiel 40 3.
Oh, it's a feature.
Said 7-2.
Yeah, so it's at
Oh yeah, he's 7-2.
yeah, 7-2.
And when they interviewed that dude Norman Bedlam, basically on it's on YouTube too.
Right.
When
We gonna pull it up.
when they interviewed him, they asked because he was like black man that was on UFOs, and she was like, well, what they tall? He's like, yeah. So 7 feet's a good estimate.
You pull it up? Oh, yeah, what he's talking about?
Yeah, pull that up. And same time, somebody give me Ezekiel 40 verse 3.
Ezekiel 43. And he brought me thither, and behold, there was a man whose appearance was like the appearance of grass.
You should go back.
Go ahead.
Like the appearance
All
of
of-
grass, with a line of flax in his hand, and a measuring reed. And he stood in the gate.
Right, to let you, okay, that was an angel in that vision, man. It said appearance of brass. What is brass? Like a black man. All right. It ain't no damn crack, definitely not about the color of his skin right there, it's pretty, man. All right. It was so-called black men. All right. The angels are black, so-called black men. All right. Well, big or puffy Africans. All right. You don't get no as they put in the movie, they show the locks and stuff, man. All right, go to the predator, back to the predator thing. We're gonna go back to that. You see, he got the locks and stuff. Somebody get Numbers chapter, I believe Numbers chapter 6, verse 5. It says Samson got the locks. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Judges.
This is Judges 6.
It's 6 and 5.
God, slack number 6 and 5, Mr. Locke, but not Samson. You know what I mean? That one?
Yeah.
This number 6 and 5. All the days of the vow of his separation, I should know razor to come upon his head, until the days are fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto Yahweh, he shall be holy and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow.
Right. And then you see the predator movie, he got the locks, man. He got the locks in his head. So now you know the angels are so-called black men. Now Esau, he'll ass, so he will put the fucked up mouth on and everything, make his skin kind of green, all this shit, man. But he looked just like you look at Colt, it's like a Benjamite with the braids or dreads in his head. But dreads, it's a different hairstyle than locks, but locks more clear and stuff. You know? Dreads like that, it's all mashed up and shit. But look at the picture on Jamaican brothers, the so-called Jamaican brothers.
That scripture numbers for locks is just talking about hair.
Right.
It's hair. Because there's a different word in Judges 16 for locks. It's talking about braids, plaits.
Okay.
Like Goldilocks, she didn't have braids, she just had hair. Like one thing of hair is called locks.
Right.
So that number is just talking about hair, period. Don't you know,
okay, well, can you get it what it said? What it said exactly, locks?
It's Judges 16:13. This is gonna prove that you know what? The spirit just revealed something so culture about Samson. You know, niggas say he had 7 dreadlocks. One, you look silly as hell with 7 dreads. Now, just Saturday, the spirit had some guy walk by. He had long hair, so his braids had to be bigger because he had so much hair.
Yeah.
He had about a good 5 to 7 braids. That's it. Now, I'm gonna read this scripture, and I never really paid attention to what's said here. This Judges 16:13. And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. He said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. All right. So that means he had 7 braids right there.
Yeah.
He didn't have 7 dreads. He didn't cut his hair, so his hair was long.
Right. Look how long. Look at the predator thing. Look how long with it, man.
He just had 7 big braids, man.
Yeah. Ain't no some big ass braids and then look at it, man. Those are braids. All right. Go to those Benjamite, bro.
Because Jamaica with
Braids.
braids.
Yeah. Like, click on him. Well, anyway, even though it showed the broad skin, some nigga want run down weed. Put Dan with break. Click on the further right.
It's all right.
He's all punk ass. All right, but you get the point. It's a little bit longer than the guy. No, go up. The top far right. Right there. Yeah, click on that. All right. even though it's a little bit short, but it's short, but you know, the movie, if you look at that, and then you go to the predator, It's the same thing, man. Just like the predator, he just more bigger, man, more longer and stuff. Man. So Esau know that the angels are so-called black men. All right. Anything else? Anybody else has something else?
Oh, I got two. This verse, John chapter 3, verse 2. Beloved, now we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So when our Lord and Savior come back, whoever the elect is, man, those that get them immortal bodies, man,
Right.
the new bodies, which which they try to mimic horribly, man. And it's gonna be 10 times. So like,
No, go ahead.
it's gonna be 10 times terrible than a predator, man. It's gonna be God mode.
You all that little phony ass little exoskeleton suit you got, man. It ain't up to par, man. With the elect. All right, we gonna like tear that like it ain't nothing. You know, if most I will, we beat it. Right. Anybody got something else?
I think what's talking about yeah, beans come out of his hand.
Yeah, beans.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's Michael.
Yeah, the powers and the soul.
Yeah, horns.
Yeah, horns come out of his hand. The Lord said gonna do greater things than him and more, man.
Right.
He's putting beans out of his hand, man. You know?
Yeah.
There was behind the scholar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the third foot. I can read just like you that. This is Micah 4 and 12. But they know not that. I'm gonna start at 11. Micah 4:11. Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. All right, so these heathens are pressed upon us, man. Wherever we're scattered, and it's gonna get worse. They're gonna really come on us real soon. But they know not the thoughts of Yahweh, neither understand his counsel. For he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. The Lord is making out gather up for this battle, man. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. For I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass. All right, and in the animal, that horn, is bone. So the Lord is going to strengthen us. We're going to have like bones made of metal. Yep. Like King David said, then that bone still, man.
Yep.
The point is, we're going to be strengthened. We're going to have power beyond this world, man.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what you say?
No, go ahead.
Oh. And thou shalt beat in pieces many people. Thou will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh and their substance to the Lord of the whole earth. He said, we're going to beat in pieces many people, man.
Right.
Hey, the elect going to be fucking your heathens up and stuffing y'all out.
That's what go ahead.
No,
that's what that movie, the upgrade prayer, man.
Uh-huh.
But we will be like 1,000, like 1,000,000 times better than that.
You know what? Even that prayer, he had his dog with him.
Yeah.
And that song to say, hey, your dog should lick the blood of your enemies, man.
Yeah.
So hey, hey, it's gonna be nice out here, man. Yeah. And we can endure, it's gonna be fucking hell. We gotta endure and be strengthened minded. But when that time comes, the Lord gonna turn that hell into glory, man.
Right. All right. Click on that.
Go
ahead. Then we're gonna click on that video.
It's this second Ezra chapter 16, verse 2. It says, gird up the shield, the sackcloth, and hair, beware your children, and be sorry for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench you? Plagues are sent onto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when they have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of in strong arching. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that when the men of war 144,000 with havoc and stuff, ain't no chance in the back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sorry from that day, man. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 18. It says, thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the tower? And the Heavenly Father is the one who meditated all these things. for the fact that when the 144,000 of the prophecy actually comes to pass, what's going to happen? Any brother that thinks upon whatever power or whatever element they want to manipulate and use and how to take these people down, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that the Heavenly Father already meditated upon it. Somebody got something else?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's sum up, I think pretty much what Benji said. This 1 Corinthians 15, and I'm going to start at 50 and read all the way to the end. This, this 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither does corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to Yahweh, who's given us the victory through our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh.
Right, man, we're going to get those spiritual power to do that.
We endure to the end.
We'll do it to the end. You know, it's like in Dragon Z turn Super Saiyan. It's like that, man.
In the twinkling of an eye.
Tweak of an eye. All right, we'll play that clip, though. What you talking about the aim?
That's the
Okay, but if there are craft, there are beings.
Okay, people would ask me about, I call them vehicles, okay?
Right.
No, I did not call them objects. That was too new for me.
Okay.
I had a Stanford professor say, no, I call them objects. No, they have all the qualities of a vehicle. They can move, just like a missile or anything like that. So that much we can say about them, for sure. So I'm calling them in. Okay, somebody comes along and says, well, now where would you manufacture one that's 2.5 Earth lengths long? And that's a hard question to answer.
So are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda main shipyard. And they have a picture there of, I think it's probably quite good, but anyway, there is one thing that shows black people getting on.
So people with dark skin getting off,
Not black.
black skin.
Really black.
Right, she is, anybody trying to cast, she don't want to believe, but he tell you they so-called black men. All right, no pause for it.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall. How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know what kind that is, but
Well, what,
say 7 feet would be a conservative estimate.
have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement about that?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Have you ever been in touch with him?
No.
No?
There is one thing he said that showed black people getting on.
So people with dark skin getting off,
Not black,
black skin,
really black. Yeah.
were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall. How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know what kind that is, but
Well, what,
say 7 feet would be a conservative estimate.
There you go. All right. So anybody with something else? All right. So that's it. So all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
All right. Double honors to the elders in New York, JLS. They also the apostles. And salutation to God for the word, seek the truth. Shalom. Ball.
What's your, Charlie?